Hello, my name is Destiny Severian, and today I'm going to be talking about DNA replication. Today I'm going to be trying to teach you guys a little bit about DNA replication, what it is, and different parts that play into it. So first, I would like to start off by saying the definition of what DNA replication is. So DNA replication is the process by which a double-stranded DNA molecule is copied to produce two identical DNA molecules. This is the basic definition that I looked up on Google, so that's why. DNA replication, I feel like it's in the name. When you think of DNA replication, you think of the word replication, meaning like copying something, a twin almost, something that is being copied off of something else. So I want to start off by talking of two cells that come into play a part into DNA replication, being the eukaryotic cell. The eukaryotic cells have a nucleus, so it happens in the nucleus, the DNA replication, but the prokaryotic cells actually happen to have no nucleus, but they still both do play parts in DNA replication. Both of these, although one of them has a nucleus and the other one does not have a nucleus, still are able to do DNA replication. So to start off, I would like to talk about the main, there are many enzymes that play a part in DNA replication, but today I'm just going to be briefly talking about a couple to help you understand how DNA replication happens. So like I said, there are many key players when it comes to DNA replication, and it's enzymes. Enzymes help speed up reactions, build or even break down whatever they're acting upon, whatever their goal is. That's what enzymes do. They build, break, or even speed up reactions to whatever it may be. So the first enzyme that I would like to speak about today is called helicase. What helicase does when it comes to DNA replication, it helps break up the two DNA strands by breaking through the hydrogen bonds, and this is how this specific enzyme helps in DNA replication. The next enzyme that I will be speaking about today is called the DNA polymer, and this enzyme helps by replicating and build a new strand of DNA. So the polymerase helps by, it breaks down and builds new. And this is how this enzyme takes part into what is DNA replication. The next enzyme is called primase, which it makes a primer to help set what the DNA enzymes or the enzymes need to be able to help with DNA replication. And what the primer is for these primases is called RNA. Last but not least, the enzyme that I'll be talking about today is called ligase, which helps glue DNA together. So that's really all that the ligase does. It helps glue all the DNA together to be able to form new and replicate off the mother cell. DNA replication is basically the mother cell giving its DNA to the daughter cell to replicate what it has, So yeah, all these enzymes that I spoke about today are just a few examples on what DNA replication is. There are many, many more that come into playing part in DNA replication. These are just a few that I wanted to share with you guys to be able to help you understand a little more of what it is. But all these enzymes do help with DNA replication. DNA replication does happen in the eukaryotic cells and the prokaryotic cells. Only difference between those two cells is one has a nucleus, which is the eukaryotic cell, and one doesn't, which is the prokaryotic cell. I hope that this information helped you a little bit more know about what DNA replication is and what plays parts in DNA replication is also what doesn't. My name is Destiny Severian, and thank you very, very much for being able to learn a little bit more about what DNA replication is. Thank you.